this is Jim Mann with Homestyle Southern Cooking. Thanks for having me back in again today. I spent most of the morning this morning over at our little farmhouse I was telling you about, where I have all the chickens and everything. And the main reason were to get some quail eggs. I have a little Shih Tzu, and his biggest treat of the day is every morning he gets 2 quail eggs. So he was out of them. So it's been 100 degrees here today. All week is supposed to be terribly hot. So I wanted to fix something very easy and very cool for this evening's dinner. So what I'm going to make tonight is homemade chicken salad. I'm going to show you how I make it. So first of all, I've just got some chicken breast. I've got a pot of water here. I'm going to put these in the water. I'm going to let these boil. Then after they boil, I'll come back, we'll cut them up, and I'll show you how I make my chicken salad. Hello family, I'm back. My chicken was out. I boiled it for about a half an hour. I let it cool down, and I've started pulling it apart. Now, some people like to have the chicken, they cut it in chunks, and that's fine. I like mine shredded, and what I usually do, I say when you show you, I just take 2 forks, and I just start shredding the chicken like this. I do the same thing when I'm doing pork. If I'm going to make barbecue, or if I'm going to make chicken barbecue, I'll do the same thing. I'll pull the meat like this. I much prefer to have it shredded than have it all chopped up in big hunks, but that's your preference. Some people like to have big hunks of chicken in there. I prefer to have mine all shredded like this. But that's how I do my chicken. So my chicken is all shredded and ready to go now. Put it in this bowl. Now, I'm going to show you the ingredients I'm going to use, and then we'll chop them up and we'll come back and put them all together. I've got some grapes. I like red grapes. You can use green grapes if you want to in there. I've got pecans. I've got currants. If you want to use regular raisins, you could, or no raisins at all. I've got 1 small apple, 3 sticks of celery, and some onions. So I'm going to chop all this up, and we'll come back and we'll put it all together. Okay, I've got everything all chopped up, and now we're going to put it all together because I'm really hungry. It's been a long day. So what I did is I chopped them up. I've got about a half a cup. I've got a half a cup of chopped celery. I'll put that in there. I chopped up that small apple, 1 small apple. I'll put him in here also. Also, I've got half a cup of pecans that I'm putting in here. Putting that in there. I've got 1/3 a cup of, like I've told you, currants. But if you want to use raisins, or you don't have to use them at all. I just like them because they make the chicken salad look really pretty. I've got about 2 small spring onions that I cut up. So I imagine this is about, I would say, 1/3 of a cup of spring onions. But it was 2 spring onions that I cut up. Put that in there. And then I've got my red grapes. My red grapes, I've got about a cup of red grapes. So I'm going to put those in there. And then I'm going to stir these all up. I'm going to mix it all up. Let me get this out of the way now that I don't need this. I like to use butcher's block pepper. It's a much thicker, heavier pepper than the fine pepper. And a little bit of salt, I put that in here. And I mix that. Now you might want more after that, after you've got it on your sandwich. Well, that's fine. But I put a little bit in here when I'm making it. Next, I have my mayonnaise. The mayonnaise, I can't tell you. The mayonnaise is just to your personal preference. Some people like a really dry chicken salad and don't like hardly any mayonnaise on it at all. Other people like theirs just saturated with mayonnaise. I'm somewhere in the middle, okay? But I'm gonna put a little bit more in here. That's just a little too dry for me. But I don't like it just saturated mayonnaise. Remember, bring things up from the bottom, because things on the bottom always get left out. Boy, this just smells incredible. And look at that, you've got your You got your grapes in there, you got your celeries in there, you got your pecans in there. I might just put a tad more mayonnaise. Okay, and that'll be enough for tonight to have for dinner, and tomorrow for lunch. I can have it tomorrow for lunch. I went to the store earlier and I found some beautiful rolls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my chicken salad. I'm just going to put it right here. Look at all those beautiful grapes. I can see that there's a pecan right there. There's one. And like I said, this is a really light summer dish. Like I said, it's been so hot here today, and it's supposed to be so hot all week. So that means tomorrow I might do something for y'all, but I won't be doing a lot of cooking for me in the kitchen. So I hope you'll try this. It's really, really good. It's easy to make. Just takes a little bit of time. That's the only thing involved. I enjoyed bringing this to you. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead of you. I thank you again for subscribing to me, and I hit a benchmark the other day. I appreciate that so much. Please follow me on Facebook and continue liking me on YouTube. Until next time, you take care of yourselves and know that I'm thinking about each one of you. I give you all my family a big hug and say, take care of yourself and God bless.